Hello and welcome back to Stick on the Wall podcast, a Flying Squid production. My name is Sydney, also known as Squid, and I will talk and joke about everything in a life-to-life basis. For today's topic, I will be talking about the Greek gods. I can't say that word. So sum it up, Poseidon, because obviously he's my favorite. So I'll be talking about him and basically his origins and stuff. And yeah, let's just get into it. So for his Greek names, okay, he's a very interesting guy, I would say. He can be a bit fishy. Get it? Yeah. Okay. So obviously his first name is just Poseidon. Another name for him is Agasis. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm pretty sure that's how anyone pronounce it. The next one is Poseidon Hippias. It's like if you took a hippo and a hippie and put it together to make the word Hippias. I mean, it sounds pretty awesome. Like, could you imagine like a hippo with like peace signs on it and the flower necklace and stuff? That'd be pretty cool, yeah. And long hair and a headband, yeah. Okay, moving on. Okay, Poseidon, is the god of the sea, the earthquakes, the quakes of the earth, okay? Storms and horses. I know, all that big chaotic stuff that could be super dangerous, and then you have horses. Yeah. I mean, it was a romantic gesture, you know, like the horses to his, like, I would say crush, but by the time he made it, no longer was he in love with her. Very sad. Talk about getting into your work life, am I right? Now for his powers. Now, I guess you could say he's a very OP god. Get it? Yeah. He has super strength, super speed, shape-shifting, immortality, and invulnerability. Let me tell you something. I would really think that immortality and invulnerability are the same thing because they basically have the same meaning. I mean, to be immortal means you can't die, and invulnerability means you can't get hurt or anything. So they're basically the same thing. I could just sum it up and say immortal, but you know, I won't do that. I won't do that, you know. Now this is where it gets a little tricky, okay? Okay, let's just go ahead and try to dissect this. Kronos is Poseidon's dad, and his mother is Rhea. He is the grandson of Gaia and, oh my gosh, how do you say this? This is like Uranus. Yeah, you know, I'm trying here. You can look it up if you need to. Like, you can know I at least made an attempt on that. You know, an attempt. Okay. His brothers are Zeus, Hades, Hera, Demeter, and Hesta. I think that's how. Like, what is it with like the Olympians and like the Greek gods and all these different gods having such like hard to pronounce names? Why can't they all just be named Jason, like that one guy? You know. Instead of all these big, powerful names, just name it short and simple names. It has a nice ring to it. Like I can't, you know, I just can't. Let's get some background information on this, you know. So basically, Poseidon, Hades, and Zeus dethroned Kronos, which is pretty cool. Like, first of all, Kronos ate all of them. Zeus kind of freed them, and then the big three, Poseidon, Hades, and Zeus, kind of just kicked him out, you know, said nope, cut him up, left them pieces down deep within the crust of the earth and stuff, you know how it is, like God stuff, you know. Yeah. Some of his symbols, okay, of course, the horse is one of his symbols. He created it. We have a trident, which kind of reminds me of Ariel and King Trident, you know, so that's pretty cool. A fish spear, which I thought was a trident, but it's not. Shells, of course, because he God of the sea. There's bound to be some shells because of the beach. And one of the things I recognize him for is his beard. You know, I just imagine with him like this voluptuous beard he's got. You know, that's just how I imagine him. Now, if you want to celebrate any festivals, we have the Ithmian Games. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Again, I'm going to mispronounce a lot of stuff in here. So basically, in the spring, on the second, every 4 years, each Olympiad at the Isthmus of Corinth. Basically, what they do is they sing and compete in these like tournament kind of sports. And so I think they just have a really good time, you know? I mean, yeah, of course people are gonna get hurt, but like good times, good times. They had the singing after to help, you know, soothe the pain. And something I find very cool is that have you ever like read any Percy Jackson books? I have. I love Percy Jackson. Well, it's kind of strange because there's many different like kind of stories that Poseidon's even just like a little bit different. There's like huge, like very different things, you know, different kind of attitudes. But I find it interesting that Poseidon is portrayed as a kind father kind of figure and also kind of warm-hearted, even though he's very intimidating in the Percy Jackson books. So I think that kind of sums it up there, you know, like he can be like, could you imagine meeting him in real life and he was actually like that? Like, oh, he's got kind eyes, but he's very tall and he could probably step on you and you die kind of thing, you know? Yeah, you get it. You get it. So that's basically the end of this topic. So I just want to go ahead and say my sticky fact. So basically my sticky fact of the day is that baked beans aren't even baked. Yeah, just let that one sink in, you know? Yeah, so sad. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and drop kick that notification bell. Also, and if you don't mind sharing this like video, that'd be pretty cool, you know? I mean, just share it to your friends. Be like, hey, got some pretty cool information. This girl who couldn't even pronounce half the names on here, but said a lot of cool stuff, you know? Yeah, that'd be pretty good, you know? So, by saying that, kiss a cow, slap a fish. Bye!